Okay, today's January 23rd. I'm currently 15 DPO, and this is a video talking about my slow line progression. 9 DPO is when I took my first test, and I have a 30 to 31 day cycle, and I'm on, would have been cycle day 1 yesterday. So I think it was 30 days the cycle was. But obviously I'm 2 days missed period, and I started testing at 9 DPO. I don't know why. It was just a whim of a thing, and it came out positive. And like when I took these tests, they were so faint that I didn't even think that it was positive, and I came back like 10 minutes later and it was positive, and I showed my husband, and you know how men are, they're like, oh, it's not a dark line, it's not positive. So, but my husband actually saw it, and so I was like, well, maybe. And so obviously, like, I started obsessively testing because I've had 5 miscarriages, and my 5th one, it was in July of 2017. I lost the little boy, and I hadn't even announced it to everyone. Like, my immediate family knew, everybody like close to us knew, and we've been trying since, and with no luck. And so we thought maybe I was infertile after the DNC, which we knew was a complete possibility. Even though I really wanted a baby, like, right away, and it added like a lot of stress. And honestly, this month was the first month that I like gave up. I was doing OPKs, I was doing temperatures, I was doing cervix checks, I was doing everything. And this month I just stopped it all, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna relax. Like, I'm tired of trying. And because it was getting so discouraging seeing negative test after negative test. And so I started testing every day since 9 DPO, since I got my first like faint positive. And they weren't progressing like I thought they should have. Like, they were really slow at progressing. And like there was even days where I was like, I can't even tell a difference. And I even like sat there and I was like, I'm pretty sure this is a chemical. Like, I don't even think that this is like viable. Like, I don't think that this is real, like really gonna happen. Like, my period will probably just start. But I kept taking my progesterone anyway, because I'm on 200 milligrams of progesterone morning and night when I do find out I'm pregnant, because of my my history of miscarriages. So, mind you, when I show you my line progression, the lines are even darker than what they were when I first took them. So they're even darker now. Like, I couldn't even get them to show up on a picture before, and I think it's because they're like super dried out and super old that they're actually showing up. But you'll see what I mean. Like, you can't even tell like the difference with some of the shades of the tests. Like, I stopped testing at 13 DPO because I was so convinced that there was no progression, that it was going to be a chemical. And so I forced myself to order tests from online, so that I had to wait a couple days for them to even get here. And I was like, well, once they get here, either I'll have started my period or I'll be late, so I can test and be 100% sure. And there, I should see some kind of like progression with the line, and if I don't, then I'll know that something's wrong, and then I can go from there. So I ordered the gold first response pack, I think, with the digital and the line test, and it arrived here today, the 23rd. And obviously, I ran so fast to the door, grabbed my package, and I took the test right away. And my line test came out positive pretty fast. I mean, the line isn't dark as the control line yet, and the digital did come out positive, and I was so scared I couldn't even watch it. I made my husband do it. But I'll show you my line progression, because I could not find anywhere online where somebody had a really slow line progression test, like with their tests, because like with my son, well, with both my sons, I got positives at 12 dpo, like strong positives, and they got super, super dark within a couple days. So I don't know what was going on this time. I don't know what is going on, I guess. But I will show you my tests now. So here they are. I'll show you one at a time. My 9dpo. Can like hardly tell. Maybe you can. It's even darker than it was originally. It's 10. It's way darker than it originally was. 11, even darker than it was, you know, like all of these were super, super comparable and super, super light. Like you could barely tell. This was the first one that was actually darker, but it looks about the same shade now as the other ones because it's dried. Here's the 13. It's so gross, I know, because of my pee was concentrated. 15 today. It's just like a lot darker. You can tell. It's not as dark as the control line though. And then there's my positive digital. And I'll be waiting until I won't be testing anymore after this because of my positive on the digital, but I was getting negative clear blue tests all the way until the day before my period, and it really discouraged me until I started getting positives. like until I got these positives today. Like I was in kind of disbelief. But if anybody else had like the same situation, like super, super faint lines all the way up until now, and like a slow progression, and had a successful pregnancy, please let me know. I mean, I will keep updated here, and for other people who are going through this and can't find anyone else who did, and I'm hoping that this pregnancy is successful. And also, if anybody had any, like, because I had sex 2 days before ovulation, that was it. If anybody, like, can tell me the genders they had, if they had sex before ovulation, that'd be great, because I have 2 boys. One is my stepson, and one is my biological son. And then I was also pregnant with a boy in July that I miscarried. So if anybody can tell me like what gender they ended up having, because I am dying to have a girl. But most of all, like, of course, first comes like I want a healthy pregnancy most of all, and I want to be able to deliver like a healthy baby, bring a baby home. Like, I want that so bad. So I will be updating probably on Monday when I'm 5 weeks. I'll just kind of talk about what's going on. I don't know if I'll be going to the doctor that soon, because I don't want to go in and not see anything and then panic. So I want to wait. But until Monday, I will see you then, and I will give another update. Thanks. Bye.